You know what it is. DJ Akademiks has a lawsuit filed against him. An SA lawsuit has been filed against DJ Akademiks. I'm going to break down the transcripts later on. But right now, I just want to say, like Malcolm X said, the chicken has come home to roost. Another saying, remember, Malcolm X, the chicken has come home to roost. And I'm going to give you another one, I can't even think of it right now, but I'm going to get you. Oh, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Your Akademiks, all that you've been saying, about Meek Mills, and Diddy and, just going off about everything. All that you've been doing, it's going to come back, and it has come back, to bite you. Because that's the way this thing works. Just so that you understand how this go, Whatever you put out there in the universe will come back to you. Now let's begin. Subscribe, like, and you already know that. All right? All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm here. Yo, first of all, before I begin, I got my big 60th birthday and 4-year welcome home party at 9 Degrees in Fort Lee at 1642 Sloucher Street, 2nd floor. So don't miss it. You could go right online and put in 9 Degrees. It's a green and white joint. Let's go. All right, DJ Akademiks, right? Yo, come on, Ak. All this that you've been doing, eating Meek Mill's back out, Diddy's back out, Drake. I mean, you've been all over the place, just going at everybody. But this is why I don't like to talk bad about people and put negativity in the air, because it can come back and bite you. Now, Akademiks met a woman online, right? She's saying that he's sex aider, so you understand. This is serious allegation. I don't have nothing against Akademiks. Let me say that. I'm just reporting the same as Akademiks would defend what he was doing, dogging Meek and Diddy's back out, you know what I mean, as reporting. So I'm just reporting the act. That's it. Nothing against you. Now, the way this played out is he met a young lady online. They kicked it online back and forth with the DM for about a year or two or whatever. Then, after a year, then she decides to go see him. She's from Pennsylvania. He's from New Jersey. He was sending her a Uber all the way from Pennsylvania to Jersey. And she'll come over, spend a little time with him, do whatever, and go back. Then he haven't seen her for a year. Now, he got 2 of his homeboys over there. So he called a young lady, tell her to come over, right? So remember, it was a woman that he met online from PA. He Ubered her in, right, a number of times. And that hasn't, she haven't seen him in a year. And then now he calls her in, got the homies there. So she told him, she pulled up in the video and, he pulled up parts of the video after this happened. But let me slow it down and just give it to you right off the top of my head. All right, from the lawsuit. Now, she said that she met him. She went there. When she went there, he wasn't there. John Doe opened the door. John Doe let her in. You know what I mean? She went in the kitchen, sat down with another dude, another John Doe. So it's her and 2 dudes sitting in the kitchen. You know what I mean? They asked if she wanted to drink. You know what I mean? She said, yeah, she'll make her own. And, she thought to make her own or whatever. But bottom line is, she said they made her the drinks. They put something in the drinks. They got with her. She went out, by the pool, hung out with him by the pool. First, she went and got in the jacuzzi by herself. She said look, she gets there, Akademiks is not there. So let me just slow this down. It's just so much. She gets there, Akademiks not there. She in the kitchen, she drinking alcohol with 2 dudes she don't know at Akademiks' crib, right? In the kitchen. Then she decided to go in the hot tub. She still haven't seen the man she came there to see, that she haven't seen in a year, and she came all the way from out of state. And she goes in the hot tub, I assume with a bikini on, because you go in a hot tub with a swimsuit. So she goes in the hot tub with these two men sitting there, and she still haven't seen who she came to see and haven't seen them in over a year. So while she's in there, one of them get in the pool with her, and the jacuzzi with her. They start talking, flirt, whatever, and the dude is pushing her to take shots, and she's taking shots in the pool, because he's forcing her to take the shots, allegedly. That's what she's saying. So she takes the shots, and she gets messed up, and then she sits there, and he grabs her, and he throws her from the jacuzzi over to the pool, and then he goes in the pool, and he decides to force himself on her, winds up, having intercourse with her, and after he does that, his man comes in, John Doe number 2, and he get a little bit. Then they must allegedly take out the pool, laid it down on the cobblestone next to the pool, and they went to hitting it again. And she said she was passing in and out, and then while she passed in and out, she came to. One was on her face, one was between her legs, so they was really getting it in. So now after this happens, Akademiks, is in the basement. She finds Akademiks. She goes in the basement and she sit down next to him, and I guess next to his feet or whatever. And they think they said this the next morning. So he sit down on the joint and asks him, well, you ran a train with the homies last night. And she's like, oh, I did. But I think she was maybe just me from a street perspective. Maybe she was just feeling them out. So she's playing like, oh, I did. I don't remember that. You know what I mean? And however his reaction would be where she would take it next. So, he tried to play it calm and let her know, like, yeah, you did you, da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? And, I got the video. Hey, you want to see the video? So they looked at the video all nice and cool. And, she saw what went on. Then they go upstairs and they go lay in the bed. And then old Ack has sloppy thirds. You know what I mean? Not sloppy seconds, because it was 2 of them. So he went third. You know what I mean? So now he must have got with her, and she gets with the police. After she leaves, she reports it, good girl. She reports it, and when she reports it, the police get wind of it and they say, yo, we need to get this scumbag on tape, So I need you to call him. Here's a list of questions I want you to ask him. Get him to admit to these things on it. We can start to, build a case or whatever we have to do. But before she did that, she's not a citizen. So she went to her immigration lawyer and told him what happened. And the immigration lawyer told her to report it. Now that could be because the immigration lawyer is saying that, okay, you done got raped here in America when America is supposed to be protecting you. So maybe we can use that to help you get your citizenship. So you go on and report it. She went ahead and reported it. When she reported it, she, let the police know. They gave her a list of questions. Pay attention, because I'm riding. Pay attention. All right, so they get a list of questions. She get on the phone. She talking to them. And, they talking and, whatever they talking about, he admits to what they wanted to admit to. And then, something about, he told her like, yo, your joint was super loose. You know what I mean? He said your joint was super loose, because it's normally tighter than that. You know what I mean? So when he tells them that it's super loose, right? He said, yo, the joint's super loose. You know what I mean? Like you had a train ran up on. You know what I mean? So this is what he's telling her, and, the police is on the phone. Now, when they do that, the police allegedly go to the dumpster down the street from his studio and find the bed sheets and, the DNA they need. So now they got that. Then they did a rape kit thing on her. And I ain't supposed to say that. When they did the R thing kit on her, right? When they did the R kit on her, it came up that she had, allegedly his semen in it, from Akademiks. So first he denied that he even touched her. And then now they're saying they have that. But the key thing that I want you to keep in mind, right? But I'm going to get to that. So now they got a phone call, they got DNA, and they got his semen. Sound like pretty strong, criminal case coming up real soon, right? So now we got that. So now I want you to keep in mind, because we're going to ride now, Tyrone Blackburn. Got to give him a round of applause. Tyrone Blackburn, that's the lawyer for Cassie That's the lawyer, for the girl suing Diddy's son. That's the lawyer for the new girl suing Diddy. And I think it's another one I can't think of offhand. I'm gonna waste the time thinking about it. And then the one for Little Rob, Tyrone Blackburn got Cassie, Little Rod. You know what I mean? The girl from Diddy's son. And another chick, and then he goes, now he just picked this one up. He got like 5 lawsuits. And I see it on the joint where even the court system admonished him. That means, talk to him strong. They told him that, yo, you can't be doing that. You know what I mean? You putting these lawsuits in, and it's like you're putting these slanderous things in to shake these people down, like how you shake a money tree. You know what I mean? To get the money leaves to fall off. You know what I mean? To get these men to cough over the bag because you defaming their character and you messing up their image and you stopping their bag. So you're using that is what the court is saying to, try and get the bag. So you need to stop it. So now he got this other one, so he toned it down a little bit in this, but he did get an encrypted detail if you want to go read it, right? So you fully understand. Now, Tyrone Blackburn is getting the bag. That dude, listen, he was supposed to get like a third of, the suits that he handled. So if Cassie got 100 million, that means he got 30 million off of that. Round of applause to Blackburn. Get your bag, my nigga. Get your bag, my nigga. You know what I mean? Calm down, y'all. Calm down. So, that's how that works. So now, what I want to say is, right, so y'all fully understand, DJ Akademiks, you've been going in on everybody on your channel. That's why I don't go in on people on my channel. I get rat bastards and scumbags that try and create things on me, but I don't even pay that no mind. But you've been going in at everybody, and I told y'all that the Diddy stimulus is not going to stop there. The Diddy stimulus is not going to stop there. They could sue anyone and shake a stimulus check out of them. And I told you that all of y'all was open to that. All of you millionaires, all of you big entertainers, that's why I'm glad I'm just coming home dead broke and I get to see how they treating our people once we get the bag. Because I see how they treating y'all. All they do is send a little squally in to shake you down, ruin your career. They don't even have to give the squally no money because the squally going to get the money from the lawsuit. So the people, powers that be, that sending them in to tear down your careers because you all think y'all bigger than life and forget that these Europeans is the ones that put you in office, Just so you understand, this is how it play out. Y'all need to really slow down and stop trying to make everything that someone accused someone on social media a fact. When there's no evidence, no charges, just allegations that haven't been substantiated, and y'all run with it on YouTube and throw it up. Right now, y'all got Diddy guilty of sin. Diddy's the biggest monster in the world, But he got the biggest bag with the rappers. And I know y'all gonna say, Kanye got more, Jay-Z got more. It don't matter who got more. He got way more than all of us listening that want to put in the comments and be rat bastards and flip-flop wearing in public trolls. So just take the gunshots. You know what I mean? And just sit back and listen to the jewels. Now, so what I'm saying is, you can't sit there and create a new norm. You know what I mean? Social media has made, any accusation a truthful fact. That's the new norm on social media. And it's going to come back to bite everyone. Everyone, because you're not immune. It don't take someone. Okay, let me give you an example because we ride. I'm going to give you an example. You see how 50 Cent going in? 50 Cent funny mother, man. 50 Cent get a round of applause. He a dirty mother. Hold on. 50 Cent a dirty mother, but he get a round of applause. But that's what you call a grimy nigga. You know what I mean? 50 Cent doing your thing. 50 Cent being a grimy nigga. That's what he is. He trolling, he doing his thing. He giving us a lot of entertainment. I love to watch him. He doing him. But 50, be careful. You're not immune either. Don't forget, they're saying that, your baby mother allegedly was a part of Diddy's team. I'm saying allegedly but you already put it out there that she was and how you felt about it. Check it out now. Your baby mother was allegedly a part of Diddy's team. So that means, and I remember, I remember looking at your baby mother when I was in prison when she was in the magazine. Really pretty girl. Her name was Joyce something. Never even cared about the last name. She was so banging, So you did good with that one. Now, Joy, right? Joy was in all the magazines. She was a video vixen, this and that. You know what I mean? So she was already out and about trying to meet somebody with the bag, and then she met Big 50, and you bred her. You know what I mean? Yeah. Did you understand? You bred her. You understand? And you know what you breed. You bred her. So now, after you bred her, you have a child with her, and she crosses over to your ops, over to Diddy. And now she's on his payroll. So not only is she shaking you down, and you rat bastard, say it's not a shakedown. Not only is Joy shaking you down for child support, because she wants more than whatever you're willing to give, so that's why I call it a shakedown. You can never give a person enough. Whatever you give them is not enough. You give a broke person, $1 million, and he gonna say, damn, but you got 100 million. You only gave me one? Nigga, you didn't have nothing. I just gave you one. You know what I mean? But that's all you're going to give me? This the mentality of the people. So this is where Joy's at. Joy said, well, you ain't giving me enough, so let me go over here and, deal with Diddy. So now, if she did any one of these scandalous things that they're accusing Diddy of that he haven't been charged with, if she did any one or number of those things, and then she was also into the modeling, looking for somebody with the bag, found you. So that means that she's about the bag. Can't knock her. But we all about the bag. That's why I'm even on YouTube. We all about the bag, right? Now, it's just how we choose to get the bag. So she chose to go to Diddy. Now, she's sitting back like every other female that dealt with you, successful, wonderful, black, strong men that made it in America to get up in the multi-millions. I'm proud of y'all. I'm very proud of y'all. But at the same time, the women are watching y'all because they want an easy way out. They know you want them to look great, and they know you want the box or you want to choke out. You know what I mean? So that's where they at. So they come at you, they do their thing, and once they get with you, next thing you know, whatever you're giving them is not enough. But Joy goes over to Diddy so 50. My message to you, right, is be careful because Joy could make up some allegations about you that we know won't be true, but social media is going to make it true. Because that's the new norm. That's what DJ Akademiks just got caught up with. DJ Akademiks just got caught up with his own doing of making allegations factual as the new norm on social media for us urban people. Now, everybody running with you guilty, my brother Ak. Now, 50. Anything Joy or anyone come out and say against you, these people is going to make it factual, and you're going to be in the same position as these people, and next thing you know, instead of you just trolling Diddy and Christian and Meek Mills, you'll be trolling the world. Because the same way you're going to see them start eating Akademiks back out, and I'm not even going to eat Akademiks back out. Because like I said, we don't do that at Unique Mecca Audio. But I'm just pointing out that nobody's immune from this. When you open this can of worms, you're setting a new standard of normalcy on social media where allegations become factual with no evidence other than the tongue it was released from. Y'all see where I'm going with this? That's why I was telling you to not attack P. Diddy, Puffy, Diddy, whatever you want to call him like that, because he's still one of us and they're still just accusations. We know that it's a lot of truth 9 times out of 10 in those accusations, but let it play out in a court of law the same way the Europeans is letting Donald Trump's situation play out in the court of law. And his lawyer is on the stand testifying, putting all the pieces together, and his people and supporters is still holding him down. Diddy created a lot of jobs. They did what jobs? Somebody put in the comments when I said that in the last video. What job did he create? Diddy owned Bad Boy. So you had people from all continents working for him. Then he had Sean John. Then he had Justin's. Those are jobs that he created to run that corporation. You know what I mean? Because all he did was open up a corporation like the Kmart and Walmart and everybody else. They all have corporations. You know what I mean? So, don't get it twisted, So he created a lot of jobs, But he didn't listen to the powers that be. When they told him, nigga, take this money we give you for the alcohol, lay your ass down and be satisfied. We don't help you get $1 billion. And now you want to sit here and show your ass and step against me? Do you know that I am your master? I am the gatekeeper, is what they showing him. And they showing the rest of us watching so we know to stay in our place when we get a chance to enter the race of that Fortune 500 world. Then he's a sacrificial lamb. We ain't talking about what he's accused of, none of that. But what they're going to do is, here go man that made $1 billion, they're going to pull him down. What they want to do to Diddy, right, is the same thing they did in the old days. Let me ride. What they want to do to Diddy is the same thing they did in the old days, where they took a rich man and then they stripped him of everything and they let him walk around the town square, dead, broke, raggedy clothes, crocus bag, as we call it in Jamaica, crocus bag, but y'all call it potato sack. With a potato sack wearing as your outfit. Got pants made out of potato sack because you can't afford to buy cloth. And then people stoning you and laughing at you and pointing at you. That's what they're trying to make of Diddy for going against the powers that be. They put you there and they letting you know they control if you stay there. It don't matter how much money you make because they're all connected to the government. And your money had to go in the government banks and we have control of your money, not you. So don't think because we gave you $1 billion in your bank account and we allowed you to spend it like it was a water faucet, throwing these elaborate parties and buying these elaborate mansions. We allowed you to do that, Diddy. We allowed you, nigga. That's what they told him. That's what they showed him right now in front of us. And they tell him now we can take it from you. And he said, well, I still got my name. Let me ride. You remember Ike and Tina Turner? When Ike was with Tina, all that went down and they went for the divorce. Ike wanted the money. Tina said, just give me my name, Tina Turner, and you could take every dollar I got. And she gave it to him and she started over because she kept her brand intact. But what they're doing with Diddy is they're not only going to take his bag, they're going to take his brand. Meaning they're going to make him the laughing stock of the world when he was just the king of the hip-hop world. And everybody fighting for that king position, and now they eating his back out, just chipping off him, because he was that crab that made it to the top of the barrel and was about to get that last claw up to go to freedom. And then here goes the other crab. They just grabbed him by the ankle. Get your ass down here. You still one of us. But don't you want to see me make it? You ask the crabs. And they say, hell no, if I can't go, you can't go. Like Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick said, if I can't have her, he can't either. But now, let me ride back, right? Because I went off a little ditty, but let me dance back in Akademiks now. Akademiks. You know what I mean? You're a very emotional young man. See, you dudes, right? That's what I understand. Y'all sit here, you see a real gangster. Look, I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm on borrowed time. Me and Tupac used to talk, and we never thought we'd live past 25. And here it is, I'm 60, and I'm throwing my big birthday party at 9 degrees over at 1641 Slosher Street Avenue in Fort Lee. Look it up. On May 18th, this Saturday. All right? I made it to 60. You get an old wise man that was running the streets from in the 70s when it was the heroin era. Watch the beginning of the freebase era come in. watched the beginning of the crack era come in and then took over the crack era after 3 generations of drugs. And then he goes to prison for life plus 20, stood tall, stood by the code because there is no gray area. You get caught, you go to jail. And you don't tell on your comrade. And he does 26 years and get all that wisdom from in jail, plus what he got over the last 3 generations, plus what he got while he was getting a million, selling 25 keys a day. And now he's in front of you, and you sit there and you want to interview a bunch of gossipers. My nigga, I laugh at y'all. You got a man that been through hell and back, and you want to interview a bunch of gossipers. That's why I don't even reach out to these dudes to go on. Then they got mad because I went on Vlad and because I did Johnny Mitchell and I did the other dude, the Gideon thing. I gave each one of them over 1 million views with my content. Now let's use common sense to show you how black people is. I gave Vlad 1 million views. You understand? I gave what's that other kid there? The Gideon. Factor. Look him up. They on YouTube. Gideon something, but he's good people. I just can't remember his name. Vlad is white. Gideon is white. You say, oh, why you didn't do that with the black man? Because the black man is scared to put me on their channel because me sitting next to them, they will see what a real man on man time look like that don't waver the line. And they want their people to not know people like me. People like Lou Sims, people like Farris, people like Peter Shue, people like Booby from the Booby Boys, people like JR from Chicago, people like C-Dog and Kaz from California. You understand? People like Akbar from Jersey. You see, I just covered everywhere because I'm not the only one. We're coming out now. Vlad is the only one with common sense to interview the real men because he's not trying to imitate us. But these dudes with these big platforms, Akademiks, see, this is going to put you in your place, and no disrespect to you, right? No disrespect to Akademiks because that's not what I'm on. But let me explain this to you. Akademiks, you got 1 million views, 1 million subscribers, whatever you got. Then here you go, you got us black men coming out after decades in prison trying to find a lane. And have a brand that we're trying to push, whether they got a clothing line, a book, you know what I mean? They're trying to push something. They taking on little rappers or whatever. Instead of you, I'm just talking to Akademiks now, but this applied to a lot of other people too. You know what I mean? Instead of you, they got 1 million subscribers, 500 subscribers, whatever you got. I don't even really watch it unless it come across the feed and it's something I want to hear. No, so it's no disrespect. But instead of you saying, oh man, you need to make an audio, he just did 26 years in prison, did life plus 20, didn't tell on nobody, kept it 100. He had Club 2000, make an audio. He started a lot of rappers. He introduced strippers, and Miami music to New York. This dude is a legend. Let me get him on my show. No. It took Vlad and the Gideon Gang and Johnny Mitchell to do that. I gave Johnny Mitchell 1 million views with a couple of videos. I even brought Johnny Mitchell, through Brooklyn and where I was at and all that. And I'm here where my people is scared to put me on. So I gotta struggle and do it on my own organically on here every day with a video and get 5, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views a day. Because my numbers ain't that high, but they good enough because they reaching the people that need to be reached to help them elevate past the struggles in their life. So that's what mattered to me. But instead, these dudes want to put on the gossip of, Drake and Kendrick Lamar and, come on. And Meek Mills and Diddy. You understand? Yeah, that get views, but what about the real ones that have something they trying to sell and you have a platform to bring them on? That's why I tell the people that watch me, and I don't care how many views you got. If you're trying to start a YouTube and you need my assistance, I got 93,000 subscribers and they're all welcome to you guys watching. I'm doing this for us, for the underdogs, to show them how when one make money, we all make money. But these dudes here, academics, no disrespect, stop it. Now you got to come down to be one of us because they get ready to tear your world down. So this goes out to y'all that think you on top, that it didn't affect you yet. It didn't affect you yet. My man Kevin Childs got the Don Diva magazine. Academics got 1 million views, million subscribers. You could have put my man Kevin Childs on there to pump his brand. My man Gangsta Lou with Mob Style and Pretty Told and them, they got their thing going on, trying to do their music, you know what I mean? No Friends, big shout out to No Friends record label, you know what I mean? My man Gangsta Lou official. You understand what I'm saying? You know, come on. You could have put my man on the show. You could have invited him on the show, but instead you want to talk about what Diddy and Meek and Mills doing behind closed door with a tape that we don't know if real and all of this, and you just want to dog your people instead of helping your people. I'm here to help my people. So if any of y'all need help, my number is on the screen. 917, I'm going to tell you it, 917-680-9091. That's how real niggas move. My 93 subscribers is your 93 subscribers. Come to me if you need help. Maybe by me leading by example, you know, these academics that wait till they get caught up to realize what time it is, you know what I mean? Maybe they'll follow suit. Don't say I got 93,000 people and you only got 1,000 people. So I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you. No, I got 93. I'm trying to help you get any part of that, if not all of that. So when you blow up, then I could come on your show and get on you and get your 90,000 for your subscribers that don't know about me. And we supposed to work together, not trying to tear each other down. And now that we tearing each other down, our sisters coming in, and our sisters are tearing you clowns down. Come on, man. Play fair. And then it was said, you know, that the young lady was reaching out to him trying to get a settlement, and he ignored it or whatever. So it's not like people is not communicating with these dudes that's getting these lawsuits. Then they know you got these sharks out there like Blackburn that gets a round of applause. Tyrone Blackburn get a round of applause. He's shaking you niggas down. It's all a part of the game. It's part of the hustle. We might not like it, but that's his hustle. Just like housewives don't like hoes. They say, how could they sell themselves to the street? But that's their hustle. You selling yourself, Miss Housewife, to your husband because you cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, you know, doing everything that need to be done to get a check, which is the roof over your head, the good loving at night, the vacations. So you tricking too. Some of you rat bastards put in the comments that you didn't understand or agree with that, because you're welcome to. That's what I do. I give you food for thought to let you know we're all equal. A hooker selling herself on the street and a married woman living at home. You know, y'all gonna say it's not the same thing. A woman is getting what she want for what she got, and a married woman is getting what she want for what she got. You understand? If a hooker off the street want to give it to 10 people a day, she's comfortable with it. It's not our place to judge her. Like I remember, right? Because let's ride. I've been on here long, but I'm having a good time. I remember when I first went to Miami and I brought the strippers to New York. Everybody was hating on strippers back then. They were talking about, how could they do that? Because New York didn't even know what it was for real, right? So everybody was, against it. All over the United States. The majority was against it, except for like Miami, Atlanta, Tennessee, and down in the South Pocket where it was big at. But them other places they didn't really know about, and they talk bad about strippers. You know what I mean? And now look, stripping has become a profession. If a woman is comfortable getting on the pole, it's not your place to judge her. God will judge her when it's time for her to be judged. Until then, if you don't like what she's doing, stay away from her. And it's not that hard. But I've been on here long enough. My party, May 18th, Saturday, 9 degrees, 1641 Slaughter Street, Fort Lee, New Jersey. Call me for information. There's a number on my Instagram at Unique Mecca Audio. Cop the book of Ruin Harlem. Cop the book of Ruin Harlem. Get your tables and all that ready. Call my man Roper Dope. The number's on one of the Instagram joints at Unique Mecca Audio. All right, I'm out of here. Let's get this thing popping. Whoa.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. What?
Fresh out the can of 26, yeah. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. Yeah. What he mentions a gift. Bruh. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Yeah. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Real. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be whoring uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.